Good day, class. This is attorney season, and welcome to lie detection techniques. Today, we'll tackle about the general kinds of lie, other kinds of lie, and types of liars. Okay, now let's start. First general kind of lie is the white lie or benign lie. So, a white lie or benign lie is a lie that is used to protect or maintain the harmony of friendship or any relationship. It is a lie about a small or unimportant matter that someone tells to avoid hurting another person. Example, he told a little white lie as his excuse for missing the party. So let's just say that gi-invite ka sa imong friend sa iyang birthday party. However, wala ka niadto. So as an excuse, ngayon ka nga na kay work ana or out of town ka para dili magluod imong friend. So it's a lie that is used to protect, okay, or maintain harmony of friendship. Para di malud yung friend, ni tell kag white lie. Okay? And also, let's just say, gilutuan ka sa imong girlfriend of food, and sa gulay lami, ningon ka nga, lami. Okay? White lie. To maintain the harmony of relationship. Okay? Next, we have this called pathological lie. It is a lie made by persons who cannot distinguish right from wrong. So basically, this person is suffering from mental illness. Okay, it is a person who lies compulsively, usually for no external gain or benefit, and often with detrimental consequences. So examples of pathological lying: creating a false history. Okay, so just saying that they've achieved or experienced something they haven't. Example, a person will say that he is a black belter when in fact, wala di siya nag-study og karate. Okay? Or claiming, okay, person claiming to have life-threatening illness that they don't have. Like nasa sila sakit daw, cancer, etc. When in fact, wala ra di siya sakit. Okay? And also to tell lies to impress others, like he is the owner of this restaurant, he's the owner of this company, etc. When in fact he is not. Okay? Or such as saying that they are related to a famous person, like uh, Mr. A would tell that uh, Pinoy, President Pinoy, is his brother or is his cousin. Okay? So this is called pathological lie. So, a lie made by persons who cannot distinguish right from wrong. Next, we have red lie. Okay. This is a part of the communist propaganda and is prevalent in communist countries. So, examples are propaganda, brainwashing, and blackmail via espionage and treason. So, a red lie is a statement, okay, told with complete awareness that the other person knows the statement to be false. It is the spreading of, what's propaganda? It's actually the spreading of ideas, okay, or information for the purpose of helping or injuring an institution or cause or a person. Okay, it can either help or injure a person. For example, a person would say that the government is bad, etc. So we should, okay, fight against the government. Okay, reclaim what is ours. Okay, should overthrow the government. Something like that. They will brainwash a person uh, para maglagot ng tawhana sa government, etc. Okay, so that's propaganda brainwashing. Next, we have here the fourth one, the black lie. It is a lie which accompanies pretensions and hypocrisies. intriguing to cause dishonor or discredit one's good image. So, a black lie, okay, should know this, is sometimes considered as the worst kind of lying. It is the opposite of white lie. Okay? Remember, in white lie, it is only made to protect or maintain the harmony of friendship or any relationship. A small lies lang. However, ang black lie, okay, it is the worst kind of lie. Why? Because it accompanies pretensions, mga hypocrisies, and also to intrigue, to cause dishonor or discredit one's good image. You will say that a person is kabit ni Mr. D. Kabit daw ni Mr. D. Yan. Mga marites ba? You tend to discredit one's good image. You intrigue. Okay, that's intriguing to cause dishonor and that's punishable under the revised penal code. Okay, so again, black lie, it is considered as the worst kind of lying. And according to the dictionary, it is the deliberate misrepresentation of facts in order to deceive. Most likely, okay, mga politicians. Good daw ilang image. However, they are corrupt. They are pretending that they are good leader, etc. When in fact, they are not. Okay, they have hidden agenda. They run for public office to steal. Okay, I'm not saying all, but maybe some. So that's pretensions. Hypocrisies. Then, intrigue to cause dishonor, yes. Imong idaot ang image sa usa ka tawo. Like, kabit siya, drug addict siya, without having proof. Otherwise, okay? So, next one, we have the malicious, I think, okay, malicious or judicial lie. It is misleading, obstructing justice, and lying in court. So, it is a lie that is intended purely to mislead or obstruct justice. So example of obstructing justice. So, when a person publicly uses a fictitious name, okay, for the purpose of concealing a crime, evading prosecution or execution of judgment, okay, or okay, concealing his true name. So, iakos po niya ang pangalan instead of Juan de la Cruz, iakos po na uh, Jose, Jose Marichan, okay, para if ever na warrant of arrest, wala siya, is this your name? You can simply deny, no, it's not me. My name is blah blah blah. Okay? When in fact, siya gud itong naka-name sa warrant of arrest. Okay? So, what's the purpose of using his name? To conceal a crime. Okay? Siya may gibot ato and di siya ginagdakpan. So, nag-change siya name. Okay? Then, in order to evade prosecution and execution of judgment. And also, another instance of obstructing justice is giving a false or fabricated information to mislead or prevent the law enforcement agencies from apprehending the offender or from protecting the life or property of the victim. So if ever pangotanon ka, okay, let's just say you're a witness to a crime, then pangotanon ka. However, dili mo itugan if asa si offender, asa si suspect, kay friends mo. Okay, when in fact you're an eyewitness. Okay, mayroon kang tuwa dito ni dalaga na, etc. Okay, and also you will fabricate information of the data gathered by evidence by investigating authorities for purposes of background information and not for publication, publishing, or disseminating the same to mislead. Okay, in order to mislead the investigator or the court. So it's act of giving false information to obstruct justice. Okay, justice delayed, justice denied. Okay, so that's malicious or judicial lie. You giving false, fabricated information para dili mapreso si suspect. Okay, So, para ma-delay ang pag-serve sa justice, okay, sa victim. Okay? And also, fabricate information from the data gathered in confidence by investigating authorities. This is any bypass operation. And na-find is your friend. So instead of 1 kilo of shabu ang na-recover, imong giminasan, let's just say, mga grams na lang para mas gamay penalty yung mga friend. So that's obstruction of justice. Okay. And also, judicial lie includes perjury. It's lying under oath. Okay. And let's go next to other kinds of lie. We have fabrication. What's fabrication? So fabrication is the misrepresentation of truth. Okay? It is a lie told when someone submits a statement as truth without knowing for certain whether or not it is uh, whether or not it actually is true. Although the statement may be possible or plausible, it is not based on fact. Rather, it is something made up. Okay, fabrication. It's the misrepresentation of the truth or something that is made up. Okay, so example, pangutan-on kasi yung professor. Okay, where's your assignment notebook? Sorry, prof. Kaon sa ero akong assignment notebook. Okay, so pangutan-on kasi mong mama. Ano man yung wala ni na ibot ning kuan? Iron, dali, iron. Wala ma, ako magud nang giibot. I did unplug the iron. Okay, so that's fabrication, misrepresentation of the truth. Okay, to avoid consequences. Okay, that's fabrication. Again, keywords. Fabrication is the presentation of the truth, or it is something that is made up. Bold face lie. Okay, so obviously lying, that's a keyword. A bold faced, okay, lie is one which is told when it is obvious to all concerned that it is a lie. Okay, so example, a child who has a chocolate all around his mouth. Okay, pakutan nila siyang parents. Imo bang gikaon ang chocolate nga na stable? Then the child would deny that he has eaten any chocolate. So the child is considered as a bold faced liar because it's pretty obvious naman that he is lying because, okay, again, ugaw na yung mouth a bit na na chocolate. So it's obvious, okay, that he's lying. So when it's obvious that a person is lying, so that's a bold faced lie, and the person is called the bold faced liar. Lying by omission, so it is lying by omitting some important facts. So one lies by omission by omitting an important fact, deliberately leaving another person with a misconception. Lying by omission includes failures to correct pre-existing misconceptions. So a husband may tell his wife he was out at the store, which is true. Okay, niadtog siya sa store. Maybe nipalit o condom. Okay. But he lied by omitting the fact that he also visited his mistress. So yes, nitogaan siya. Niadto siya sa store again. But he omitted something important fact. He also visited his mistress. Okay. So in most cases, the person has not directly denied the truth, okay, but merely omitted some part of what transpired. So nara siya giputol, okay? He omitted something. Um, lie to children. A lie to children is a lie, often a platitude which may use euphemisms, which is told to make an adult subject susceptible to children. Keywords, to make an adult subject acceptable to children. So a common example is the stork brought you. If makita na imo alam nimo na yun sa pag mo. So you will just say the stork brought you in reference to childbirth. Okay, kasi mag-explain nga nag-anak mo sa iyang mama, di ba? Okay, so it is to make an adult subject acceptable to children. Noble lie, it is a lie in order to maintain law, order, and safety. So a noble lie is one which would normally cause discord if it were uncovered. Okay, magkagupot. Okay, just say end of the world. Okay, and the president would not say end of the world na next year, etc. Because if yan ang ingon karon dayon, it will create chaos. Okay, it will cause discord, magkagupot ang tao. So in order to maintain law and order and also safety of the citizens, okay, such country, uh, the president or the higher ups will tell like, okay, so it offers also some benefit to the liar and assist in an orderly society, therefore potentially beneficial to others. So it is often told to maintain law, order, safety. So a noble lie usually is the effect of helping an elite to maintain power. Otherwise, i-overthrow siya. Example, wala na kwarta ang gobyerno, kumakahan na siya sa mga citizens. However, maglay siya nga, tagan, ang kwarta. Do not worry, citizens. We have so much money in our bank. Okay? No need to worry. We will flourish. Okay? So, ibota diya in order to maintain power. Otherwise, it's a revolution. Okay? So, next, emergency lie. Uh, it is used to prevent harm to a third party. Keyword harm to prevent harm to a third party. So, it is an emergency lie. Uh, it is a strategic lie told when the truth may not be told. Because, for example, harm to a third party would result. Example, a neighbor might lie to an enraged husband about the whereabouts of his unfaithful wife. Kasi say, imo silingan, sulod sa inyo, nagpatabang, pwede ba bukang matago dere, kay palatahon sa asawa. Then, after a few hours, niabot ang husband ng mga tana if kita ba kita ba sa asawa? Then you will say, no. Okay, in order, okay, you said that you lied because you don't want uh, the victim, the wife, to suffer physical injuries, etc. Okay, so it's an emergency lie. So okay, so because the husband might reasonably be expected to inflict physical injury should he encounter his wife in person. Alternatively, an emergency lie could denote a temporary lie told to a second person because of the presence of a third party. We have here perjury. So it is false testimony under oath. So it is the act of lying or making verifiably false statements on a material matter under oath or affirmation in a court of law. Okay, again, you take an oath if you believe in God. You take an affirmation if you don't believe in God. So that's the difference between oath and affirmation. So elements of the crime of perjury under Article 183 the Revised Penal Code. We discussed this last semester. So the accused made a statement under oath or executed an affidavit about a material matter. And the statement or affidavit was made before a competent officer authorized to receive and administer oath, the notary public. In the statement or affidavit, the accused made a willful and deliberate assertion of falsehood. He lied. Okay? There's a deliberate assertion of falsehood in the affidavit na siya i-admit dito, na siya i-sulti dito kasi okay, sa iyang affidavit. And the sworn statement containing the falsity is required by law or for a legal purpose. So if all elements are present, said person can be held liable for perjury under Article 183 of the Revised Penal Code. Other kinds of lie, you have each bluffing, so pretending to have capability. So pretending to have the capability or intention which one does not actually possess. So bluffing is an act of deception, which is rarely seen as immoral because it takes place in the context of a game where this kind of deception is consented in advance by the players. So, for instance, in a poker game, a gambler who deceives other players into thinking he has different cards to those which he really holds. Okay? So, if ever gagmay, pilidihon ang cards sa poker player, then he will bluff, of course, para ma-deceive ang iyang mga kontra. Kaya para siya makadaro. Or an athlete who indicates he will move left, okay, and then actually nudges to the right. Okay, it's not considered to be lying, but it's a tactic. A tactic. You bluff in order to win. So in these situations, deception is accepted and indeed expected as a tactic. Okay, that's bluffing. You're pretending to have a capability, okay, which you don't really have or possess. Jocosly is meant to jest and tease it. So jocoslies are those which are meant in jest and are usually understood as such by all present parties. Teasing and sarcasm are examples of jocosly. A more elaborate instance is seen in storytelling traditions, which are present in some places, where the humor comes from the storyteller's insistence that he or she is telling the absolute truth, despite all evidence being the contrary. A tall tale. Okay, the example, telling a guy you like, okay, girls, telling a guy you like that the girl he likes is a bad person even though she isn't. Okay, so that's a Jocos line. Another example, ingnan ang girl, ako na lagi mong tiyan, buntis ka sa. Then mo reply si girl niya, oh, buntis ko. Then, i-follow up siya nga, dili bitaw, busog ragod ko. So that's a Jocos line. Ito yung nga buntis ko. Okay, this meant in jest. Okay, sarcasm. To tease. Okay, that's Jocos line. Contextual lie. It is stating part of truth out of context. So one can state part of truth out of context, knowing that without complete information, it gives a false impression. Likewise, one can actually state accurate facts yet deceive them. Okay, example, to say, yeah, that's right, I slept with your best friend, utilizing a sarcastic and offended tone, because the listener to assume the speaker did not mean what he said, when in fact he did. So it's contextual lie, stating part of the truth out of context. Yes, misalti siya, I slept with your best friend, but you siya sarcastic, offended tone. So ang listener po, assume nga basi ka joke ani kay uh, sarcastic man si liar. Okay? So that's a contextual lie. Okay? You state accurate facts. The liar states accurate facts to deceive the listener. Promotionalize incredible advertisements. So advertisements often contain statements which are incredible, dili katuan, such as we are always happy to give a fun or exaggerated predictions such as you will love our new product. So these are considered promotional lies. Okay, so we are always happy to give a refund. So if ever, okay, everyone, palit mo og a laptop na may defect, okay, you have the right to ask for a refund, okay, or exchange. Ilistan mo yung laptop. Okay, under the Consumer Act, you have those rights. Bawal lang no refund, no exchange policy. If ever may na sila, you report directly to the DTI. Okay? And there, maka okay, so as a consumer right, you have the right to report to the DTI. No refund, no exchange policy is prohibited. As long as dili ikaw ang cause sa damage sa product na gipalit. Okay? So types of liars, you have panic liars. To avoid consequences of a confession, and the panic liar is afraid of embarrassment. So panic liars rarely wishes to face the consequences of his or her confession. So it is one who lies in order to avoid the consequences of a confession, for he believes that confession will just make the matter worse. The person is afraid of embarrassment to loved ones, and it is a serious blow to his or her ego. Let's just say, silang balay. Nakabuak siya, face, nakuyuan, nagpanik. Yung siya, kasi nakabuka na. Ningan niya ang mother, kasi nakabuka na. No, that's not me. Okay? So nagpanic siya, then he lied. So that's a panic liar. So that's not me, mom. Okay? So he lied because if he will confess, maybe paluon siya mama or something. And he is scared of that. So panic liars. Occupational liars lies when it has a higher payoff than telling the truth. So occupational liars is someone who has lied for years. Tugan na niyang gipangbuhat to lie. Okay, he is the kind of person which is called a practical liar and lies when it has a higher payoff than telling the truth. Okay, so maybe ito ng mga paid witnesses in court. Maybe. Okay, let's say all witnesses are paid, but maybe there are some witnesses that are paid. Okay, and if ever, okay, be paid witness testify in favor or against the accused to be held liable under the revised penal code. Okay, so you be careful. So tournament liars, this is a person who loves to lie. So they are those who love to lie and are excited with the challenge of not being detected. Tournament. Okay, ano siya? Tournament. He loves the challenge of not being detected. So tournament liars. Psychopathic, it is the most difficult type. Again, psychopathic liars uh, are the most difficult type of liars because they have no conscience, no regret, and no manifestation of guilt. Again, the most difficult type of liar because they have a psychopath does not have no conscience, does not have no regret, and no manifestation. The type of liar that is considered the most difficult one is no conscience, shows no regret for dishonest, and no manifestation. Okay, psychopaths. Ethnological liars, squid, to squid. So what is squealing? So squeal is to cry or to shrill voice used by the underworld gang in order for their member not to reveal any secret of their organization. So an ethnological liar is one who is taught not to be a squealer. Hindi mo reveal of secret. Okay? So this kind of liar is usually coming from the underworld gang in order for the member not to reveal any secrets of their organization. Because if they will reveal the secret of their organization, they will be killed or their family will be killed because of punishment. So they are taught squid. Pathological liars, unable to tell right from wrong. They are considered insane. Okay, pathological. It refers to a person who cannot really distinguish right from wrong. Insane. Okay, sometimes other professional authors of books refers to an insane person or to a person whose mind is insane. So that's why he is unable to tell right from wrong. Insane. Black liars cheat. They always pretend what they are and what they think. The example na ako before, so black lie. Okay? Let's pretend what they are. Example, politician. They are pretending they are good, public, okay? But in fact, they are not. Okay? Na display mga hidden agenda, something. Okay? They always pretend. Okay? It also refers to those persons who keep on adding to remarks to themselves. Like, I'm rich, powerful, I own this, I own that, etc. Adding remarks to themselves to make them great. Uh, because I'm a doctor, philosophy, a master's degree holder, but they are not. Okay, let's resort black tires. So, that would be all. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.